Okay, so it's been a couple days. I know that I've been MIA, and it was because I was doing an EMDR training refresher that took up pretty much all my time. So I have missed Larry and, of course, Louie. But I will say that I am very excited about the appearance that Louie is scheduled to make on October 9th, which is this Thursday on Diary of a CEO. So we get one full hour of Louie. And I must say that I am so, so excited and proud of him. This is an underdog that is now top dog. Someone said that in the comments, and nothing is more true. And I cannot agree more. This is this is the debut he should have had years ago when he had his debut album, but there just wasn't the level of attention that Harry got. Now we all know that Harry got the $20 million marketing budget, and Louis was blackballed from the industry. I think that tune seems to be changing, and a couple people have done a kind of their own analysis about the song Lemonade and how it's about the music industry. Which, if you think of lemonade, right, that the common motif of lemonade is that it's sour, but you can make the lemon is sour, but the lemonade is sweet. And certainly that seems to be the trajectory of his music career post One Direction. Now, the appearance of Louis on Diary of a CEO makes me even probably more proud of him than him being on Rolling Stone, which was quite the feat. And it's because I don't think people know enough about the successes of Louis Tomlinson, from the 28 clothing line to his extremely successful streaming video. And this is a man who's accomplished all this despite the level of lack of support. And he had to, like, a lot of the research I found on him was he had to develop his own parallel industry because he wasn't being invited to the music festival, so he created his own festival. I mean, it's called, like, if you don't, it's like, I'll show you, and I love that part of him. That is probably my favorite part of Louis, is the I'll show you, and damn it, he's shown them. Now, the Diary of the CEO is quite the feat because that show has invited people from all walks of industry who have accomplished, obviously, obviously the financial success, but it delves into how to do it, what keeps you going, your story, and the preliminary marketing about this upcoming episode talks about how Louis went from being a boy from Doncaster to where he is now, this global superstar. Which he is he is a diamond. He's a diamond in plain sight. Now the fans, they've known this for a while, and one of the unique hallmarks of Louis is that he has made it this far in spite of, but also with his own little Louis army that he did not assemble himself. He did not galvanize his cavalry on his own. In fact, he was just doing his thing, and people recognized him, and they decided to. The Louis army created themselves. They did not. They were not a recruitment effort of Louis Tomlinson, although you'd think they were, because of how zealous they are. But this is uh, this is something that was a parallel build, an audience that was a parallel build, that Louis, when he was building his own infrastructure outside of the industry that was kind of shutting him out, this Louis army, like to call them, they assembled themselves. So it was one of the few infrastructures that sustain his career, because they will do what the PR team does not do because they're so fucking incompetent. And they'll rally to have him invited to festivals. They'll go on these, like, campaigns to get more streams of him down on Spotify and all the other. They'll, like, ask radio stations to play his music, and they they are kind of like a really interesting parasocial relationship that he did not build, but he it's almost like he didn't market for it, but he attracted it. Like, there's that theory in marketing that you can either push out and promote, or you can attract in. The Louis Army was attracted in, and then it's an interesting parasocial relationship because this was an assembling of people from different countries who saw in Louis probably something they see themselves, and it's that grit of his that you can't teach that in school. And so they matched his energy, and that has been like that's his secret weapon. That is his secret weapon. I say that all the time. So I am so looking forward to Diary of a CEO. I will, if I still have an EMDR headache by then, I will take an aspirin and I will still analyze that show.